Welcome back to Great Day Washington. Ingrid Newkirk founded People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, more commonly known as PETA, when she was just 30 years of age. Since then, the organization has achieved amazing wins for animal rights.
She is also the author of Animalkind, a new book about remarkable discoveries about animals and revolutionary new ways to show them compassion. We welcome to Great Day Washington. Ingrid, thank you for being here.
My pleasure entirely, thank you.
I know you're on a crazy book tour right now. You're just kind of passing through DC. What is it about the book that you wanted to write Animalkind, and especially right now as we're seeing some of the current events, people going away from maybe fur and leather and that sort of thing?
Oh, for sure. People really are catching on. And I think part of it's due to YouTube. You see these really super cute pictures of who animals are and what they're capable of. And we're learning so much more. I collect information about animals and I thought I need to share it. So the first part of the book is all sorts of exciting facts about animal communication, jaw-dropping abilities to have emotions and what have you. Second part is now we know who they are. What can we do about it? Simple things we can do in our lives that will make a difference.
It's always amazing to learn how smart animals are and how they have just learned to adapt in whatever environment since they were born, right? It's instinctive.
It's our world, and they have to pay close attention. I mean, wild animals, domestic animals. I mean, you see when a dog is put through an MRI, and they found a way to do that humanely, the same part of a dog's brain lights up when he's given a treat as a businessman's brain lights up when he's given a raise. So they're just like us. I mean, we are one animal in the great orchestra of life. And I think we're just cottoning on to how they, you know, gorillas play tag and they swap roles. Mice giggle, but they giggle at this this level that you can't hear it with the human ear, but other mice can hear it. And they even in zoos and circuses, if they can, they'll hide a key, put it in their mouths and be quiet until the keeper goes home and they use it to try to get out. All sorts of escape stories in there.
We mentioned off the top some of the current events that are going on right now. I think mostly the Queen of England saying she won't be getting new furs. Are you encouraged by this, or is this just still... Oh, you are? Okay.
I am, because we had a campaign for years called Fur is Dead. I mean, just because the animals are. And now it really is dead. No major designer, Gucci, Galliano, Donna Karan Versace, you name it, none of those designers design fur anymore. And the Queen, of course, has said no, she won't. And that's a great role model in Europe, certainly. Kim Kardashian here used to be head to toe in fur. Our honorary director is Pamela Anderson. And Pam wrote to her and said, come on, Kim. And Kim said, all right, fine. Done. And so she's told all her fans. So today, I mean, there's absolutely no reason to wear anything that comes from an animal, including leather or wool or cashmere. Just don't need it. We're not survivalists.
This was your brainchild. PETA was your brainchild. But I was mentioning to somebody that you were coming on, and their first thought was those that would throw blood on the fur or those extremists. And how do they relate to your message?
Well, we never have thrown blood on fur. That's one of those urban myths, like the Doberman in the closet with the thief's fingers in his mouth. We have done extraordinary provocative demonstrations to get people's attention, crawling in front of a fur store with our hands in steel traps. We have put red paint on our hands and jumped onto a runway where fur was being shown to say, look, don't have blood on your hands. So people remember those. They do get the attention of people. And in the end, it promotes conversation. And people think, well, is it right to do that to animals or isn't it? Is there an alternative or isn't there? And that's what Animalkind is all about, finding the kind route for instead of the cruel choice.
PETA is celebrating 40 years, 40th anniversary. Did you see it coming this far when you started it when you were 30?
No, I don't crystal ball it. And I just look at what's going on now and what we need to deal with today. And it has changed. I mean, when we started, you couldn't get soy milk, oat milk, macadamia nut milk. I mean, you just had to mix something by hand, and it was pretty ghastly. Now we have vegan cheese. We have Beyond Burgers and Dunkin' Donuts, for goodness sake.
It's all changed.
You know, all sorts of things, pineapple leather, and the end of animal experimentation is going to happen. It's already started.
Well, congrats on 40 years and the new book. You have a book signing tomorrow, but it's sold out. But we want people to know you can get Animalkind. And Ingrid, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. We'll be back with more Great Day right after this.